Hey everyone, we are back with another update video, and with me as always is Corey.
Hey, what's up guys?
To dive right in, you could probably tell by the title of this update, the Megadrive version is finally gold, and Corey can also attest, we won't waste too much of your time with it, but man, what a grueling process. Everyone on the Bitbeam Canon side, and my brother, and some other people, and on the NeoFid side, they've also been doing a lot of testing, and it's been, it feels like at least 3 weeks now, where it's like every day there's a new potential gold candidate, and we test the hell out of it, and then the last hour of testing where we think, okay, this is great, everything's gold, one of us finds one more bug that needs to be fixed. So then it starts the whole cycle again, and it's the next day, it's a whole day of testing with everyone. Because no matter how small, the smallest bug fix, the smallest change, with any new potential gold build, you have to retest every aspect, every feature of the game, because you can't just assume, oh, this change to the code shouldn't change anything else.
Yeah, there were too many situations where fixing something that was supposed to work the way it originally was supposed to will break something else unintentionally, you know, because it's a fast-paced testing cycle. The positive is that we can now play the game blindfolded, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You have to be obviously incredibly careful. After the fact, it's too late. If you printed 1,000 Megadrive cartridges and then you go, oh yeah, of course that would affect, it's too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there have been plenty of situations in the past with modern retro devs where that's happened. So we wanted to avoid those pitfalls and make sure it was rock solid.
It's now in really good shape and should be sent soon to the person that actually puts the game itself onto the PCBs. And from what I've heard, once that's sent, which should be a matter of days, by the time you see this update video, it might be already sent, or certainly within the next couple of days, the ROM will be sent to be put onto the PCBs. And then, from what we hear, it's roughly a week for the first batch of them to be produced and arrive at NeoFid. And as you recall, they already have everything all printed and largely pre-packaged and ready to just put the PCB into the cartridge case, which is already pre-labeled, put that in the box, which already has the nice box art, and everything's ready to go to just assemble, do the final test, and ship all of these out. From what I hear, they are going to be produced and shipped in batches of roughly 100 at a time in rapid succession. So it certainly sounds like within a matter of weeks now, you Megadrive backers are going to start getting your finished DaemonClaw Megadrive. And of course, that means our future videos will obviously be shifting focus very strongly now onto the PC and the Neo Geo versions. In regard to the Neo Geo version, the most recent thing that happened was that the full sound system has been fully implemented, as has all music and all current sound effects. Now, we are going to be making and adding additional sound effects, especially for the second playable character who is still in development, but that was the last big thing, and obviously that really helps bring a game to life a lot more once you get all that audio feedback and the nice soundtrack and everything going at the same time. On the PC side, because of all of this testing we've been doing, just massive hours of testing every day, I haven't been able to touch the PC version in these last several weeks, but now I'm going to be able to get onto a regular daily schedule of making progress with that. And what's left for the core playable PC version, with Elric being able to play from beginning to end, the only thing really left is the final boss fight and then polish and bug fixing. So that'll be the first kind of core version of the PC version that's done, and we'll probably figure out a way to get that to you guys for those of you who want to test, kind of like early adopter type thing. Eventually the Steam version, or I should say when it's finally available at least to you guys, it's going to have the finished Megadrive version you'll be able to play completely, and then the PC version, which at first will only have Elric available and only the one difficulty setting, which is like normal. But over time, the PC version is going to continually be upgraded and enhanced and get all the missing features in there. And then of course, once the Neo Geo version is done, that also will be added. Alright, so yeah, that's it for the Megadrive version, everyone that backed in a matter of weeks, you're going to start getting your boxed version, which of course has all the nice stuff that was promised in the Kickstarter to go in there, maybe with a little secret bonus thrown in the box. You'll have to see when you get the package. But other than that, there were also the people that got the extra bonus tiers. What's the proper phrase for that, Corey?
I think it was the add-ons.
Yeah, the add-ons, exactly. Yeah, so like there's a Art of DaemonClaw art book, there's some posters, and there's some deluxe cards. We continue to work on those, but in order to be able to include everything we should in those products, we need to synchronize it with more close to the release of the Neo Geo version, since art from that is going to go into the art book, and the characters that are the second playable characters of the other versions, they're going to be detailed in the art book and in the cards. So those add-ons need to be released closer to when the other versions of the game are also finished or close. So you guys that are getting the Megadrive version now, you're going to get the nice boxed version with the nice color manual and the other stuff that's in that box, but you'll receive, if you're one of the Megadrive backers who also purchased any of the add-ons, those will come later as a second package.
Yeah, so for all of you Mega Drive backers, since the shipping of your version is on the horizon here, make sure to double check your shipping address with Kickstarter and ensure that that is the correct address it needs to be sent to. Otherwise, you may need to contact NeoFid Studios.
Yep, look in the description of this video, and hopefully I'll have been able to find the exact way that you can change your address if you need to. But that's about it for this update. We'll be back relatively soon with another update, and as always, thanks everyone so much for watching, and thanks so much backers for helping make this a reality. We can't wait till you guys start getting the packages and unboxing and get to actually play the game.
If you enjoy our content and want to keep up to date on our games, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you want to support our projects, consider becoming a patron. The link's in the description, and we'll see you soon.